Welcome back, iCyber golfers. I got one more course play for you guys from the SkyTrak offering. This one specifically from TrackMan. We're going to play Doon Golf Club. This is based out of Sydney, Australia. Never loaded it up, never really played this course before, so I'll be playing it, pretty much fresh with you guys today. Um, the cool thing about this, I've always said it over and over again, is this type of setup affords me the ability and means to play courses I will never get a chance to play in my life. So I really, really enjoy this format. I enjoy the experience, and it just makes today, which is a dreary cold day in Texas, with an Arctic blast heading our way this evening and tomorrow afternoon, it just makes it manageable. I can take myself out of the outside environment for at least an hour or so and be transported into this virtual realm in Sydney, Australia to play these 18 holes with you at Bonnie Doon. So let's get this course loaded up. We're going to go ahead and hit next. We're going to play all 18 holes, and this will be the course setup for today. We're going to play stroke play, double par, unlimited mulligans. Again, I use these as practice sessions as well for you all. Pin positions, easy. The lie penalty will be on, so if I'm in the rough, I do get penalized for that. I won't get 100% of my club that I'm hitting. If I'm hitting, for example, a 9-iron, and I generally carry that 124, one roll out to 130, I'm only going to be able to carry that about 115, maybe reach 120. That's the effect. Also, I won't get the spin off of it, so I'll get penalized for that. Auto putt will be enabled, so we got a 10-foot perimeter, a radius circle around the hole. If I can get it into that circle, it's going to auto putt me 10 foot, and we'll be good to go from there. Do have the altitude set at sea level. That's what I play, so that's what my clubs translate to when I'm hitting them. Green speed is fast, and the wind conditions are going to be off. I am going to play from the silver tees like I generally try to play for you guys when I play these courses in SkyTrak. The only other challenge that I like to kind of present myself is I also try to shoot plus 10 or under during these types of rounds. So let's just get it started. Looks like a nice little opener here. The one thing I noticed right off the bat, which I generally notice with a lot of the TrackMan courses, are the vibrant colors. This is really, really, the greens are really green. The trees have some character to them. I guess we're just going to see how this kind of pans out. I've never been to Australia, so I don't know how representative this is to Australia, but let's just give it a shot. This kind of sets up well for my traditional 3-wood to fade it back to the center. So we're going to start off with the 3-wood, try to fade it back to the center. Hole number 1, Bonnie Dunes in Sydney, Australia. Solid contact. Do have a little bit of the cut. Did not realize I came that far across it. Going to be on the other fairway, so I'm going to play that. Again, if I get myself into trouble like this, I have to start getting myself out. Gonna just have to fix that. I attribute a little bit of that to the fact that it is cold in here. I have been sitting a little dormant. I'm just going to use that as my excuse. This is a par 4. I still got a ways to go, but I need to play this smart. So might make more sense for me to maybe take a lofted club to get it at least up and over. So we're going to take an 8-iron, see if we can get it up into this realm right here and leave us about 100 yards in. So let's take an 8-iron. Again, trying to play strategic here when I can. Don't want to inflate these scores early and then get myself into trouble. So going to go ahead and try to play this 8-iron. I'm going to aim towards that tree and try to hit it in that little slight opening that's over to the left. So if I can fly it, basically up over the crest of that middle tree that's kind of in front of me where the numbers are, just pull it slightly over to the left hand, then we will have achieved the shot we wanted to. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted there. 8-iron. Caught that fat. Don't think any of that's going to apply except for getting it over the tree. Nonetheless, we got out of the situation we were in, and now we have a manageable shot in 160 yards. Ironically, that's going to be a 6-iron. A 6-iron to reach the back. I don't think we want to fly at 160, so I think we want to aim more in this 150-yard territory and roll out to 160 possibly. So we're going to take the 7-iron now under the circumstances here. Was not happy with the first two ball contact here. So let's see if we can clean that up. Do have the American Express playing in my AirPod on an iPad over here to my right hand side, your left. So multitasking to the max here today. 7-iron. Solid contact with the 7-iron. Great line. And we are on the green. Now, this is real. Let's see if it hangs on. It's not going to hang on. So I'm going to have to chip from there. Okay, that's going to make it challenging. I was going to say, this far back, I was curious if it was going to give me a 1-putt, a 2-putt, or a 3-putt. So don't get to test that out. So we're chipping at this point. Really trying to get it basically into the give me circle. Otherwise, we're going to be starting off with a bogey or a double bogey. So if we do land in the give me circle, that's going to be a bogey. So we're going to aim out this direction. It looks like the green runs from right to left. It looks like there's a pretty good slope. You can tell by the way that those little dots are kind of rolling. So let's see if we can bring that into play here with this chip shot. Got to get at least 25, 30 yards to get a shot at this. So put our foot down in the front, plant it, drive through this ball. That's a good shot. Let's see where it ends up. I basically carried it the whole way, 40 yards. I did not feel like I got that much club on it, but apparently I did. Now it's a smaller chip back, but we're going to be pretty much up a creek right off the bat. It's a nice little flat lie, so looking for the best effort here, chip out or a double bogey. Let's see if we got it there. We at least got it into the give me circle. That, unfortunately, is going to be it's going to be a 6, I believe. So that'll be a double bogey right off the bat. +2 after the first hole at Bonnie Doon. Alrighty. Nowhere to go but up from here, guys. Let's get all these balls back and get our course play back underway. 210. Let's take a look at this, see what we have in front of us, see if we can split this up between a few clubs. It doesn't look like we can. It looks like we're going to have to play 3-wood to give ourselves a chance to make an approach. So this is a pretty demanding course. We're going to aim it out this direction and try to bring it back. Going to really focus on making good contact, though. Was not happy with that first 3-wood off the bat. See if we can straighten that out some. 3-wood. That's a lot better shot, a lot better contact. There's the cut that I'm used to seeing. Oh, too much. Now I might be in the bunker. Okay. Certainly a nice little tight fairway to land in. Let's see how much lip we have to come over after this. I think it's manageable. This is manageable. So gonna take the 7, maybe a 6. We'll take a 6-iron. Try to make really good contact with it and get it up and out of that bunker. It's a bit of a gamble with the lip being this close, but if we make pure contact, I think we can get it up and out. That'll be our focus. Great contact with the 6-iron. Here we go, second shot. That's solid contact. We got it kicked off. Let's see where it ends up over here, though. Gonna be in some nastiness over here. Might have to punch out. Made really good contact, but I do think that impacted the flight here. So let's do a drone to see where we are in terms of, we're really in this thick stuff. This is going to be very challenging. This is going to be one of those ones where we're just going to have to hit it and see if we can at least get it out of this foliage. I just cannot really see where I'm at here. So we're going to try just a little punch of sorts. Maybe take a pitching wedge. Just do a little quarter swing at it just to try to get it out of here. I have no idea where it's going to go, though. So taking a gamble here, but we'll see what happens. Pitching wedge, 28 yards. Would not normally play a pitching wedge this distance. Not going to take a full swing at it. It's a nice little shot. Okay. I'm going to have to just live with that because I didn't know how it was going to come out. So now we're chipping back. You guys saw what I saw, which was absolutely nothing other than foliage. So now we're trying to get it back over there for the save for a bogey. Not the ideal start, but I think we can get this under control here, hopefully. 16 yards. Happy with that chip. See if we got it there. I think we did. We should be okay. So we only bled a little on that one. Still a bogey. +3 after 2. Not the direction we want to be going, but nonetheless, I think we can get this under control once we get our swing sorted out. The problem we had there was that we ended up in the bunker. That bunker caused my shot to actually veer off to the right with a slice, and then we were pretty much out of contention at that point. So gonna play smart here. This looks very narrow. Gonna play a 6-iron and then possibly 2 6-irons here to get to the green. Not taking the 3-wood out under this circumstances. Gonna try to catch the 6-iron clean. That's a good 6-iron. It's a great line. Let's see how far we get it down there. 154-ish. We still got about 200 yards left, 192. Again, I'm going to try to play it smart. It seems like I got a long way to go. Might take a 3-wood at it if I have an open line here, so I'm going to take a 3-wood at it. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I don't have a lot of trees or anything over to the right. If I catch this clean, I can probably drive it about, this distance. So see if we make that same contact we made earlier, and this should put us hopefully somewhere close to that pin. Let's go, 3-wood. Solid contact on a great line. There's the cut. It's going right back at the pin. That is a great shot. I'll take that. And by the way, these are some long par 4s. As it's getting colder in here, I do not know if that has any actual impact to my ball flight in the simulator. I have kind of brought that up in the past that I felt like when it's really cold in here, my distances are not what I'm used to seeing. I'm not using it as an excuse, just an observation. All right, 30 yards. Gonna aim out. Again, this club at this distance does seem to come across my body. So I'm gonna err a little bit on the side of caution, play it more to the right, try to bring this, across my body more towards the pin. 30 yards. This is a nice, easy swing with this club if we make contact. Hit a little flat, but that might be okay. Just on the cuff. Man, I am not getting the rollouts that I need. Did not get it in the air though, so that's actually my fault. Nice little chip going to be left here. Again, this is going to be another bogey if we get it in that gimme circle, unless we chip out. 9 yards. Just in the gimme circle, but again, that's another bogey. So we're sitting at +4. Oh man, with the objective being +10 or under, this might be a challenge for me, but I'm getting myself into these situations by not putting it in manageable areas. Oh, check that out. Nice little hotel off to the right-hand side. I do have some people that I work with that are based in this area, so would be curious to if they are golfers, if this is true to their eye. I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to play a 3-wood. I'm going to gamble that I can get it up over that tree because it is down below our feet. I'm going to see if I can get it past that bunker. All right, 3-wood. Solid contact with the 3-wood. Up over the tree as anticipated. Let's see if we cleared the bunker. Okay, we didn't clear the bunker, but we carried it far enough. Again, with that type of contact from this 3-wood, I would have expected that to go 200 yards. Just again, observation. That's all I'm doing here. So plays 152. That's a 7-iron according to this software. So 140 up 22. I'm gonna take a 6. I feel like a 6 is a better play. Just given the way that this ball flight has been. So taking a 6-iron. Solid contact with the 6. Let's see if we got it there. We got some cut, so that should take some off of it. I think I'm happy with that. Definitely got all of that. 161 yards. Very, very happy with that contact. Happy with the ball flight. Everything about that shot I'm good with. Okay. Okay, guys. You see this? This is just a little delicate chip and let it run down. I literally have to fly this probably 2 or 3 yards and then let it go. If I can land this in that gimme, this would be phenomenal. So looking for a little 6 or man, probably like 2 yards, 3 yards max. There's that. See if we got it on the downslope. We did. There's the run. Look at how fast that is. It's not going to stay in for us. And I felt like I did that shot pretty good. So again, that's going to probably put us out of the 1-putt territory. We're going to be sitting at +5, I believe. Let's see what happens. 4.65. We were at +4, I believe, right? Let's see what the algorithm gave us. +5, yes. We have got to stop the bleeding. We have not even made it to the turn yet, so not an ideal situation. Again, based off of my recent shot, I don't think I'm going to make it all the way there. I'm going to take a 3-wood, try to get as close as I can to that next section because it looks, it's par 5. So again, if I can get it that close to that next section, that'll be a good opportunity to get on in 3-wood. Solid contact. It's going to go out to the right with the cut, but we should get some good. Oh no, are you serious? Guess so. We'll be hitting out of that. I'll hit it out of that because I do have probably a good line. Gonna probably hit a 6-iron out of that. Yeah, I'll hit a 6-iron out of this. 70. It's gonna take 70% of my power. Yeah, I'm gonna hit a 5 then. I'm gonna hit a 5-iron out of this lie. So, gonna aim slightly to the left, line up this 5-iron. It's gonna take, it's gonna knock my percentage of power down to 78%. So, best chance here. Solid. Got the shot I wanted on the line I wanted. And now we at least have a chance to chip up for our third shot. This is not a par 5. This is a par 4. Wow. Tell you what, I might have to tackle this again after I played through at least once. All right, it's 28 yards. See if we can fly it there, get into the gimme circle. Happy with that. Get the run out into the gimme circle, and we at least saved par there. So thought it was a par 5, thought we had a better run at it. Again, happy with the 3-wood at least, that we were able to get contact on it. Not happy where it ended up, but we got it there. 115. It's going to likely be a pitching wedge. Is it below our feet? It's up, so 122. It's still the same club. If I can get all this pitching wedge, we'll be in the right spot here. Pitching wedge. Solid contact on a great line. Again, let's see if the cold weather impacts it. No, it's good. I think I'm on the green, so it's going to auto putt me. Yeah, auto putt, so we're par. That's a good little save. How far did that carry? 123? That was a very good contact with the pitching wedge. That's what I was doing in the my warm-up session on the new Callaway driving range inside of the SkyTrak driving range section for practicing. Okay, you guys see this. This is extremely narrow. I have a little bit of play over to the right. So if we keep it on this line, I think we have a chance. It's down 30 feet. It's going to run. I'm going to take 3-wood at it. I'm going to give it a ride. If I can catch this pure and straight, this thing will go. 3 wood. Solid. It's going to be a burner on a straight line though. Nice. Didn't go as far as I thought, but hey, this is a really narrow fairway, so I'm going to just take it for what it is. Happy with the contact. Get to take another 3 wood at it, I believe, or yeah, we're going to have to, just to try to get in that 100-yard territory for a nice approach. So this is actually a par 5. See if we can get this in the down there closer to the pin. Solid contact with that. Nice cut. That's a great second shot out of the fairway. Good 3 wood. Got us that 200-yard range, leaves us 100 yards in. Now we are in one of our clubs that we can hopefully dial in. So we're going to take the approach wedge now. This is our 100-yard club. We are going to attempt to get this onto the green in 3. Would be nice to get in the bird to take a stroke off, but at this point, I just want to get it onto the green. Going to aim slightly to the right, anticipating that I'm going to pull it and get it that 100-yard distance. Approach wedge. That's my great shot. Great line. Wow. Approach wedge went 119 yards. Did not think it was going to go that far. Okay, that draw really did take some. Now we're chipping. Looks like we're 26 yards, slightly downhill. Straight line though, so can just fly this probably about 20, maybe 15, 20. Let it run down. It looks like it's going towards the pin, so away from us. That's a good chip. That should do it. There's the run. Did I get enough run? I did not. It's going to be a bogey. So that's going to be 5, 6. It's going to be a +6 after 7. Okay, let's go. 8th hole here at Bonnie Dunes in Sydney. The only thing I can tell you about this golf course is it is very narrow. So that is very apparent right off the bat. Alrighty, let's go. 3 wood. Not changing anything because it looks like it's going to naturally set up for me here for this little cut. Solid contact. Nice cut. That was a lot more cut than I thought. Should be okay though. Fairway over here. And I'm just in that light rough. So 100%. Looks like I'm going to be in the fairway still maybe. 85 yards in. It's a weird, remember that weird distance I have? 90 yards, it's a sand wedge. Yeah, I'm in the fairway though. So this plays 90 yards. Sand wedge, we're hitting up. So let's see if we can get this ball onto the green. I'm gonna move it slightly to the right to match the shot shape of this club. See if we can get it up there. So sand wedge. It's a great shot with the sand wedge right at it. Great line. Give me some spin. No spin. That's okay. We were up there. It's going to putt us for a par. More importantly, I'm really happy with that contact. So 89 carry, 90 flight. Exactly what I wanted. I like it when the clubs do what they're supposed to do. More importantly, let's just keep the score down. Let's keep it here. That would be a great finish if we can keep it on the path that it's currently on. We're going to go this direction with the 3 wood. Was happy with the last shot, especially the one out of the fairway. That was a great one. See if we can repeat that. 3 wood. Solid contact. There's the cut. All right, I'm okay if we end up just underneath it. 195. Yeah, this is a par 5, so I think we can cut this in half. Make a more manageable approach here on this next shot. Don't need to go 229. Just need to go 130-ish. It's gonna be a 9-iron and then an approach wedge. So let's take the 9-iron, see if we can get at this yardage. Then we'll be in approach wedge territory to finish this hole out for a par. 229 though, that's just too far to drive with the 3-wood. Then that leaves us in a weird spot. So 9-iron. Solid 9-iron. Straight line, way in the air. Absolutely crushed that one. I am hitting uphill, so that's why you see it not really go the 120-ish realm, because I'm hitting uphill, but I got all of that. You see the carry and the, they're the exact same because it didn't run at all. That leaves me 111, 112. That traditionally has been a pitching wedge, but I think because of my last shot, I'm going to hit the approach this distance. I'm going to hit the approach wedge, and I'm going to hit it on this line. Yeah, maybe right there. Approach wedge, this line, trying to get it 105, 110. This is just what the clubs are telling me today with these swings. So approach wedge. Solid contact with the draw on it. Let's see if we got the distance correct. Feel like it's going to be on the green at least. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What do we fly at? 100? Yeah, it's a 100-yard club. I just felt like that pitching wedge might have taken that 120 and would just put us in a bad spot. Okay, going to the 10th hole. We didn't do any more damage, so we should be okay. Alrighty, what does it want us to do? 180. How do we feel about a 3-wood? Then leaving us 140. I think we need to. We have to take this approach, unfortunately, because the length of this course it's out there. So we're going to take the 3-wood, try to hit that shot we just hit a second ago, hopefully with very little cut. Let's go. Solid. It's going to be on a straight line, I believe. Little cut. Don't get behind the tree. Gonna make it difficult for me. Might be able to squeeze it out of there. I'm gonna leave it there. Got myself into this situation. Need to get myself out. Says I have 157 left. That's gonna be challenging, but we're gonna take a 6-iron. We're gonna hit it this 160 out of here. I'm gonna aim slightly to the left though, just to give me hopefully a little bit more. Yeah, this is gonna take some off the club. Probably can hit a 5-iron then. We'll probably hit a 5-iron just because of the amount it's going to take off of it. Plus a 5-iron for me naturally fades, so might be the better call. 5-iron. Looking for that fade back to the pin. Pure contact though. Got to have that. Didn't get all of it, but I think I have draw on it actually. Yeah, I felt that across my body, but should be in the fairway. Yeah, which is wild, right? That is a 5-iron that only went 122 yards. Now we are attacking the pin 50 yards. Weird distance I left myself. 50 yards. Oh man, let's see. I'm going to take the 58 degree. We are going to play it this direction because of the pool. We're going to probably play a half swing with the 58 degree. And see where we end up. So let's go 58 degree half swing. It's a great shot, great read. It went straighter than I thought, but that's the right distance. That is the right distance. Let's see, we're at 48 yards. So was banking on it actually breaking. Pulling across my body, didn't, went absolutely straight. Ended up getting a bogey. More importantly, I learned something about that club. So that nice little relaxed 3/4 swing carried 50 yards. So put that away in your memory bank. Going to the 11th hole. We got to keep this bleeding down to a minimum. So 102, this is an approach wedge. And probably just right there. Again, Let's just aim it right there. Try to hit it straight. Not too much draw on it. Just get it there. It's a great shot on a good line. Kept the face more squared. Looks like I'm going to be just underneath the hole though. Just by 2 or 3 yards I missed it. So we're going to have to be chipping from there. 9 yards, that's manageable. 9 yards is manageable from there. Okay, just want to drop it in there and walk away with par. Keep the bleeding down to a minimum. 9 yards, we got this. Runs, should be okay. Let's just get it there. Nice little stop. Did we get a chip out? Did we get a chip out? We did. We got a bird. Let's go. We took a stroke away. Nicely weighted chip right there. And we take one back. So this is the part about sticking with it. Sticking to your game. Making the shots you can make. Should take us back down to +5, going into 12. That was a great effort right there. Okay, let's see what our score is. Should be back at +5. And we are. 187 leaves us a weird distance in. I'd rather cut this into a more manageable approach. 160, 140. Let's take an 8-iron. We're going to take an 8-iron because it is downhill 20, so that might carry us the additional one that we need to be in that 100-yard territory. So what we're banking on. 8-iron in the center would be great. It's a little bit on a flat line, but it should be straight. Must have came across it. Just stay in the fairway, please. If we're in the fairway, we at least know we can get 100% of our next shot. 111, it's a weird angle though, coming across the green. It's gonna be a pitching wedge. Let's see, it's uphill 14. Yeah, it's gonna be a pitching wedge. It's gonna be out here actually. So we're gonna play this direction. We are playing for the get on the green in 2 and then give us a par. Nothing more than that. Do want the solid contact, but that is our target, just to get on the green in 2. All right, pitching wedge, solid contact. That's solid contact on a great draw line. Just get it up there, get it on the green. We did, met our objective. Perfect. So that should be a par. This is a beautiful course. I mean, it's really lengthy, but it's a beautiful course. Okay. 89 yards. This is weird. It's going to be a sand wedge. It's down 5. It'll be all of a sand wedge. In fact, actually, it's not. Yeah, I'm going to just take a full swing at it this direction. If I bring it back, that's great. 90 yards, though. That's what our target is. Sand wedge. Great shot. Great line. Pulled it across my body. That's going to get the draw. That should be on the green. Nice little checkup, pin high. Very good. Yeah, very good. So that's going to be a par. Really happy with this back 9. Feel like I'm loosening up though now, finally. Do have the sweatshirt on the entire time. We are now at, well, 58 degrees in the garage. It's only going to get colder as the night progresses here in South Texas. So for me, all I have left today is finish this hole out. Go watch this Amex Express on the big screen. We already have dinner in the slow cooker that we started about 6-7 hours ago. Let me do this. 6 or 7 hours ago. from my little ones. Anytime I can say that, they just feel like, oh, you're so cool. I'm like, am I? Don't feel cool when I do that. All right, 3 wood. Solid contact on a great line. There's the cut. Should be okay. Should be okay. In the fairway, down there, 180-ish yards, 190. That's not bad. Par 5, so this is manageable. Again, we want to go to the distances that we can manage. So we're not looking to get there in 2. We're looking to get somewhere close. There's 100 yards. I'm okay playing a 6-iron. It's uphill. If I leave it in 9-iron territory, then we're good. 9-iron or a pitching wedge, that's a good distance to leave it back. Don't need to go any further than that. So a good 6-iron will get us into one of those realms. Again, got to make contact with this 6-iron though. Got to get the shot we want. Here we go, 6-iron. Solid. Did get some draw on it, so it's going to go across my body. Actually, I think I pulled that. That's going to make it go distance though. Don't go in the... It's in the bunker, so that's actually going to mess us up a little bit. So we're going to have 100-ish yards out of the bunker. I would probably normally play an approach wedge that distance. Going to have to club up. That's 111. Going to have to club up. The good news is we don't have like a lot of lip in front of us to block it, so 112. I mean, I could even play a 9-iron just to be safe. The objective is to get on the green, right? So let's play this smart. Let's go ahead and take the 9-iron. We're playing it out of the sand. Gonna play it. Gonna leave it where it's at. Gonna leave it right there. So it's gonna be there's a lot there. Though is what I'm saying. Is like if we land on the green, there's a lot of play to the left-hand side, and that'll automatically 2-putt us. We just want to clear that bunker. Do not want to be hitting our fourth shot out of that bunker. All right, let's go ahead and land this on the green and walk away with the par. A good 9-iron out of the sand. I think we did it. It's going to be out to the right. I felt it come off of my club. Where's that going to leave us? Oh, no spin. I got no spin, but I'm 8 yards away, so that was the right call. Out of the sand. Was going to go with pitching wedge. Didn't feel like that was going to be enough. I am glad that I aimed over to the left to put us in this shot. Just want to trickle it and let it drop on because it does run away from us. All right, nice little chip to get us on. We want to land right where the fringe starts. Right where the fringe starts. There it is. Guys, you saw 2 chip outs. And I landed it exactly where I said I wanted to. On the fringe, let it run out. Boom. There you go. Now we are down to +4. So Bonnie Dooms came after us early, but we came back. And I'm glad I was not on the other side because that looks massive. 2 chip outs in this round to get us to a plus, I think 4? Is that where we're at? Not sure. Got to double check this. +4. Very good. So we've wrangled it back in. This is up 11 yards, 11 feet. So 103, let's just say +10 is 113. That's pitching wedge territory. We're just going to aim slightly to the center though with this pitching wedge. You guys have seen me take this pitching wedge like 120 yards. So I'm going to aim it right here. Anything on the green is basically what we're looking for. Scotty Scheffler, hold on, let me watch this. He hit it onto the Alcatraz hole at the Amex, which I played this in the Simulator Golf Tour this past week. Have 2 rounds posted, which I felt I did amazing on one and horrible on the other rounds, the other tour. All right, let's get this done. So hitting a pitching wedge up into this elevated green. It's going to go out right. Okay, good news. I started it off to the, it's going to be great. Are you kidding me? We got another birdie. So we just took another stroke off. Let's go. We are now at +3. All righty. I think this might be turning into my favorite course. See how quickly the tides change when you go from horrible to decent? I do attribute it to me being warmer though. The swing feels a lot more smooth right now, which I've told you guys that in the past. Playing 2 or 3 rounds, a round or 2 before a Simulator Golf Tour, just the viewing, the swing, everything's just kind of lined up. Now, after all that jabba whopping, let's see if I can keep it together. It's down 18. There's a chance this is going to actually fade on me. If we fly it that route that much, we have a 9-iron in after this. So really want the contact on this 3-wood. Solid contact on that 3-wood. Nice cut. That is a perfect drive for me today, for today. Put it exactly where I wanted to. Basically just line it at those trees in the center and then peel it away. And now I have a manageable shot. This is a 9-iron into the green. So let's go. 9-iron. Nice, easy shot with the 9. Don't want to fly it. Just want to get it on the green. Looks like a pretty small green as well. So not a lot to play with. A lot of fringe, a lot of bunkers. So let's get it on the green. All right, 9-iron. Solid contact. Straight line right at the pin. This boy right here is on fire today. That's another birdie. Let's go. +2 with 2 to play. More than anything, I am just so glad that I am capturing this round of golf so I can go back and just review the things that went positive from this. And right now, it was ball striking. The thing that made that possible was the amazing 3-wood. Gave me a chance into that territory where I could hit a 9. And then the pure contact with the 9-iron. That's what did it right there. So playing this smart, I don't really have a good 80-yard club. I would rather play this 160, 70-ish range. There we go again, 6-7. Going to hit the 6-iron, try to get it into that range that'll give me 100 yards in, 120 yards in, which is my 9-iron. All right, let's go 6-iron. I want you to go 170 yards. Solid contact with the 6. That thing is going. Let's go. There's my target, 160 yards. That leaves me 133. What does the front look like, though? Well, let's wait. I'm so anxious. I mean, I'm so excited right now with the way that I'm playing. I'm ready to hit the next shot. Let's go. What do we have here? That's 119 to the front. That's 126. I think we could play a 9-iron into this. I know it's up 10 feet, but I feel like if we can make that contact we just made, oh, man, don't want to leave it short, though. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to play this shot. I'm going to play that 9-iron like I just did and just get it there. Okay, 9-iron right at the pin. Looking for that 130-yard shot right here. Caught a little fat, and I did pull it across my body. Just cutting back. That flew. But, good Lord, do you see how far that went? That was a 9-iron that went 149 yards. So, SkyTrak, I'm either Hercules or might have been a little bit of a miscalculation. I did catch that pretty good. I did catch it with draw, so it's very possible. Now, gonna have to do some magic here to save this. Looks like it's 23 feet. Got to clear this fringe and this rough. There's a bunker down there. Okay, this would be an amazing save to keep it at +2. It's a great chip. Let's see if we got it there. We got it over. It's trickling down. And it is into the give me circle for a save. Sometimes when things are going good, this is the kind of play I got. This is the kind of play I had. A little bit of a spoiler here on my forward auto putt tour. Everything was working right. However, on the web auto putt tour, everything was going wrong. Save that information for Monday on the recap video. So let's see if we can carry this 200 yards. We're on the 18th hole. We don't want to squander this. We want to just par this if possible. Because of the way this hole is playing, I think this affords us the opportunity to hit a 3-wood on this line. Try to bring it back. Just in the fairway is what we want. We don't need anything more than that. We just want to be in the fairway. Let's go, 3-wood. Came around that, it's going to cut. Not as much as I thought, so it should be okay. Don't go in the bunker. Okay, good news is it didn't go in the bunker. Didn't even see that bunker, actually. It was actually in the shadow of the tree line. Okay, I do not have to birdie this. I just need to par this. So let's get smart. Okay, just 1 second. My son is trying to come in, and I did tell him to go through the front door. I'm glad I was not in the middle of a backswing for that. I'll just say that. Or that would have scared me to death. Gonna go ahead and go with a 5-iron. I'm gonna go with the 5-iron off of this lie to try to get it close. If I can get it on the green, that's gonna be an auto putt. But if not, then at least I should be underneath the hole for a manageable chip. So I'm going to take a 5-iron off of this lie. Let me get this ball out of the net. This could work for or against me. So let's go ahead and make this play right here. 5-iron, looking for pure contact with this 5-iron. I think I got it. I certainly felt it. There's the cut. Let's see if we made it to the green. We did not, but I think we are in now have a manageable territory to chip on from there. So not bad, not bad. 21 yards is what's left. 21 yards left. 22. Okay, here we go. We just got to chip this out, chip it down to the gimme circle, and we would have had a pretty decent round. More importantly, we're under +10, and the way we started this, you would not have thought this was going to be the end result. So let's see if we can get this into the gimme, save par. It's a great chip. Let's see if we got it there. Great line. It's not going to hold, unfortunately, but it's probably going to 2-putt us. I think we're going to finish with the +3. But overall, very happy with that round. So we 73. So that's actually +2. 73.73 is going to be 74. That's going to end up being a +3 on this Bonnie Doon golf course in Sydney, Australia. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoy this. More than anything, I just want to show you what's out there in this world, simulator golf. You guys have a great evening, great weekend. Stay warm. See you next time.